Elastic and inelastic collisions refer specifically to the kinetic energy within a collision. We remember that kinetic energy has the symbol EK, and it is the energy of motion, or the energy that an object has as a result of its motion. And the formula is EK is equal to 1/2 multiplied by the mass multiplied by the velocity squared. So we know that in any isolated system, the total amount of momentum is always conserved. What we can now do is we can define collisions as either elastic or inelastic by first calculating the total amount of kinetic energy before the collision. So if there are two objects, you would calculate the initial kinetic energy of object A, combine that with the initial kinetic energy of object B, and then do the same for after the collision. Calculate the final kinetic energy of object A and the final kinetic energy of object B. And if those two are equal, if the initial total kinetic energy is equal to the final total kinetic energy, we can say that that is an elastic collision. If they are not equal, if the initial kinetic energy is not equal to the final kinetic energy, then we say that that is an inelastic collision. You will often hear people referring to the number of bodies in the system. As we know, there are largely three types of collisions. There is one in which you start out with two objects and end with two objects. There's one in which you start with two objects and the objects stick together as one object. And there is an explosion in which you start with a single object and end with two. You will often hear people as a shorthand saying that this type of collision is always elastic and these types are always inelastic. That is not true, and it is not safe to make that assumption. The only way to calculate or to determine whether a system or a collision is elastic or inelastic is by calculating your initial and final kinetic energy. It is not safe to make assumptions based on the number of objects in that system. The only way to determine whether a system's collision is elastic or inelastic is by calculating the initial kinetic energy, calculating the final kinetic energy. If they are equal, it is an elastic collision. If they are not equal, it is an inelastic collision. But keeping in mind that since this is always happening in an isolated system, the total amount of momentum is always conserved.